Established in 1938 as a refuge from the Great Depression, the Atlanta Union Mission provides food, shelter, and recovery programs for over 1,200 men, women, and children here in Atlanta and North Georgia.
I'm involved because I have the opportunity to see Christ at work and support the things that Jesus did as well as Jesus told us to do.
You know, when you sit across a table from a man and everything he owns is in a plastic bag, it changes your perspective. My second day on the job, I had 180 men who were in recovery circle and pray around me. I'll never forget it, to cry out to God that I would lead effectively.
They've lost everything. They have nothing. So it's a very raw, vulnerable, honest group of people.
I actually was selling drugs to support my own habit, and I really didn't care who it hurt. The first time that I realized that I needed to reevaluate, my perspectives on life was in my counselor's office, and he asked me, "Well, are you saved? Are you a Christian?" I said, "Of course I'm a Christian. I mean, I was born in America." I had no idea, what it really meant to believe in Jesus, or to be a follower of Christ, or a disciple of Christ. I hadn't put my life in anyone's hands but my own. I was able to get a foundation and develop, the basics of Christianity. I consider myself a baby in Christ, but I'm learning.
We do three things: rescue, recovery, and reentry. Rescue is for those who are the least, that are on the streets. They show up in our door truthfully with very little hope. What we provide them is love, care, and a picture of Christ that gives them hope for the first time. If they need recovery, we have a phenomenal recovery program that will get them out of the addiction that they had, or could be abuse, could be anything. And then finally, how do you re-enter? How do we really help you re-enter through transitional housing back into the world?
I think that the spiritual meat of our program is just a relationship with God, and that's it. He's the changer. He's the one that's going to make the difference in your life. And once you start that process, I think it's completely illogical to stop.
I would always say I cared about people, but when you're loving and crying and praying and with the least, God's opened up my heart to love in a whole new way.